least one other.
In spite of the clarity of the court's verdict, groups and representatives of the parties in the state and outside the state share diverse opinions over the court's ruling.
The Electoral Act provides that a person whose election gets nullified has 21 days, that is 504 hours, to file an appeal. And he will stay in office for as long as it takes to determine his appeal. So why had there been such an inordinate rush to do so within 24 hours, especially when Governor Pt.3 had already filed an appeal as well as a motion for stay of execution, and INEC was duly served. Now, Abia has this strange situation where one state has two governors designated. Understandably, the judiciary has been put under much pressure since the resurgence of democracy in 1999. But this is no time for it to break down. A lot of rubbish is happening in the other two arms of government, the executive and the legislature. But the judiciary needs to live up to its billing as the last hope of the common man.
I think that the issue is that a fifth columnist entered the PDP in Abia State. And the fifth columnist has entered into an agreement by the opposition in the state to go through the back door, to take away what belongs to PDP, and to bring it and come and celebrate with the opposition. I think that is the problem. There is no problem in PDP, and we know that backdoor arrangement will not stand.
A civil society group under the aegis of Abia Interest Group has a different perspective to the issue. The group wants Uche Oga arrested over what they describe as an alleged attempt to upturn the mandate of Ikpeazu and disrupt the peace in the state.
We have reviewed the judgment of Justice Okonabang, which was the beginning of the unfortunate crisis, and INEC's decision to issue a certificate of return to our son, Dr. Uchechukwu Oga, which decision exacerbated the crisis. We have come to the conclusion unanimously that Justice Abang's order to issue a certificate of return to someone who never contested the governorship election against the Electoral Act and well-known decisions of Superior Courts was perverse and reckless, and we condemn it in its entirety.
We want the National Judicial Council to immediately investigate Justice Okonabang. 2, we want the National Judicial Council to look into the nitty-gritty of these attempts via the judiciary to undemocratically remove a democratically elected governor in Nigeria. We want the President, His Excellency President Muhammad Buhari, to immediately cause the Inspector General of Police to arrest forthwith the man that calls himself Mr. Uche Oga, and try him immediately for treasonable felony for trying to upturn a democratically elected government in Nigeria.
At another meeting of traditional leaders in Abia State, a resolution is passed in support of Uche Oga, who they say is the choice of the people. All they want is the final swearing-in of Mr. Uche Oga as the governor of Abia State.
That the true position of things in Abia is that all Abians, male and female, young and old, irrespective of clan, religion, and political group are hearing for Dr. Uchechukwu Samson Oga. We emphasize that we will not continue to be on the side of truth and partisan which we believe the swearing in of the governor-elect of our Abia State, Dr. Uchechukwu Samson Oga, we stand for.
Meanwhile, the Federal High Court in Owerri, in the Imo State capital, affirms the election of Governor Keze Pazu of Abia State, even as the case moves to a higher court.